And I'm Yame Professor Smart Sapong Wahanope, near seeing PC Babe Council, Minyasho. Yenny may be on in a manope. When Kenya ruled. And it says birthday wishes to Frank Haver. Wherever you are, have a good celebration, Frank Haver. Yao Frimpong Boating as well. Enjoy your birthday. Regards to Fred Quinn, who chairman of Skona Iron Lady. Yao Paul G, OPK Raskobi, and all members of the Ghana Youth for Change and Development Group. It's from Yabema, AK Okunko, to all of you. Could you question wherever you are, have a good one. Okay. David.
Chairman.
Marching. Boko there.
Namia Daruma, and where your parents also here.
Namia Dominti, and that's why Sanchez check me who are Bontiana me in Kaiwa now won't just say. And that's why Sanchez check me who knows where each and if you are pumping one, Miss A. Now, I need. And no promise me so be cheerful. A fatal so pa. A fatal papa. Reverend Charles. Boko there.
Do you mean
any yeah?
The patchy in Quandia.
Said you may need the anya.
The orchestral out been so. Nada romantic. Come on, make a phone.
Yadanyamiazi.
As a don't go to Nidibamano.
Amen. Prof.
Yes, sir.
Me who watch it.
Chairman General.
What go there?
Yamiadum.
Great. Oh, divine selection.
Divine selection.
And divine selection.
Good.
Yamiadum.
And then so for the first time in 35 years, Lent, any Ramadan, started
Ash Wednesday.
In 35 years. Ash Wednesday, Ramadan.
It started the same day.
I feel the Chairman General. Ghana and Bonifacha and 10 around from your name maybe who are ma and senior Mekwan so then I feel dear. Both big religions meaning Islam, Christianity, Nina according to Kokrokoo say Nadia and not a inshra.
Amen. Amen.
Good.
Yeka inshirana maminfawi and tuja ansana yesidrum. It says the marking Yanka and allied families of Ifutu, Winneba and beyond respectfully invite all descendants, relatives, friends and well-wishers to an ancestral memorial service in honor of Sofo Abuadri marking, his wife, Obapenyi Mami Eriba marking and all departed family members. Activities will begin on Friday, the 20th of February, with a waykeeping and night of vigil at Pape Fie, Abraba, Winneba, starting at 7 p.m. Attire is black. Forgive me. Then on Saturday, 21st February, the main memorial service takes place at the Ebenezer Methodist Cathedral, Winneba, at 7 a.m., followed by a family gathering at Pape Fie at 10 a.m. The attire is white. Sunday, the 22nd of February, there will be a Thanksgiving service at the Ebenezer Methodist Cathedral at 8 a.m., followed by a family fellowship at Pape Fie. The attire is white. All are invited to join the family in prayer, remembrance, and celebration of our heritage. Now, this is issued by Osahin Alexander Kwamina Apanyomakin, who is the son of Abba Ahimakomakin, grandson of Kweku Ahimakin, great-grandson of Uncle Nana Ahimakomakin, and great-great-grandson of Sofo Abuadri Marking. Remembering our past, our heritage, our pride. na meka sana mu say enim PC aba be chance ya o hye tuntum na enim PC ewo eyiye mu still ovie
Tonia
ma cha kwaba
yeja
apom
nyankopon da Roma
yeguswa ma shedding
medase
yeguswa ma shedding
medase ofie medase nyankopon so enka mo
wonso za
bojuma mu ye senia esia peja kodu wiasa mansa nyina no entu asosara
ye the radio say
from damboti me ayede aboa democracy ese be na ani o my platform na ya ba be kire ya dwen eno nkire se ye nim chen wo ga wo fi e akwanya
yo
ma me fa akwanya esunso na menchia obi bia o tie pise fa manopai
ye jozo
that's it.
Amankwa Kwabna Frank says, I'm watching live from Hamburg in Germany. Good morning, Amankwa. He says, Professor Sapon, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Amankwa Kwabna Frank from Hamburg in Germany. David.
Chairman.
When are we free Bono East? Yes, we do Kokrokoo.
Chairman. My main power kwenya is na mencha yeti fu nyina no pai.
Yeah, Jozo.
It true. Me na nanom you see ade you confirm me auto so 9 teach my mind. Na kwa me bafo na nkransan ban hene to so 9 chia party manyina Haji Dr. Mahamudu Baumia ma me Samira ne party mpanyimfo me nua pani Justin Kodua Frempon me chia chairman
Ojoso and Thompson Sechi Seminka Juicy, he is watching from Zurich. So Thompson Sechi, good morning to you, greetings from Accra. Meet you, David.
Chairman,
yeah,
no correct. In fact, Bono East na cocoa growing area pa, but for some time a kofama can I say cashew I was roasting cashew cocoa
cashew a bit, yeah, cashew but cashew is real because
not many discussing cashew crisis, so just like cocoa
not many once where a tree crop development authority where you summit to be into cashew is one of the main drivers of tree crops for Ghana. Anyway, Pachomitio.
The chairman, cocoa dear Bono East ne ewo ho kakra.
Okay.
And chair brown half munu dodo na kudia half. And sana Bono so do ma brekum enclave and sana Bono East aba. The Bono East cocoa ho dear but enye so pronounced.
Okay.
Cashew no. And how he enyina ye na mubi. Ye na nanom mrante ne maya edo mo ho wram no nyina edi a wati su no bi ti enso so chairman crisis a si Ghana no ebi akaye
okay
ti ye wo ho asem ka na nia sene ye ka no na ye be pemre se ye ntwitwi break kakra na no mitie wo ne panyini ba ko ha ma ne make statement bi se nka yen die ye ni moral right say you can be
anyway
MPP for
okay
specific honorable set Kwame Champon yes Richard Champon yeah
set Kwame Champon former regional minister
Richard
Champon yes
or say any moral rights here can be na me hu ba bia na o free ba because say aban ehunu ni hyehyeye na say e ma crisis ba you don't push it back to Obi. Chama, my main friend free say, Mampani John Dramani Mahaman in Abai Amma last month, January 2026. Omoba Abaimu, January 2025. 2024-2025 cocoa season. Yeto cocoa. 2025-2026 cocoa season. Ena ye wumi. 2025 cocoa season yetu cocoa mu 2026 cocoa season yetu cocoa mu at the beginning ena yenya nwie season no aba say yeti cocoa so eno na say ye den kire mu ma Ghana fo yie na aban no oni anamuntu a wantu ni yie wrong judgments a oyeye edi yadru ba bia yadru na chairman ye ka ho asem yi
meje
chairman edi kan se aban ka kire yen se ye wo koko asoyeye ho e ka bi da ho 32 billion Ghana cedis eno eka ho bi ne anya crisis ya chairman ne edikan enye nokre
sure
meba ho sa aban yi ka se obeto cocoa roll over eno nti esese ye supply eno ye how nti ne ya beto so a chairman enye ne edikan ni nti na make say ye mie mu ne ye magana fo nti ye ho ase 87 years ni a Ghana say oman fa sa responsibility no eto ne ho so say obeto cocoa efrekuafo ho Ghana cocoa kuani ntimi fa cocoa nye bibia apart from so obeto ama aban one to ama aban a illegal the beka cho say was smuggle 87 years ni no aban bia wa ba bia kwane a wafa so handle cocoa including President Mohammed's own first term standard emisa ye ho say many asesa na ede yadru ne yadru a wrong judgment and bad decision. Chairman one.
Media.
Nanado aban betu cocoa industry ka $19.6 billion Ghana cedis.
That was 2017.
2017. Obetu cocoa roll over 193,000 tons.
Cocoa roll over na anything.
Cocoa aban aji hu sika na ese odema ba beto na wanyanko.
Okay, into beto
193,000 metric tons.
No anything.
Chama nanado ba aban mu 2017 obeto sa niema we nyina no. Na aban dada na ye president mama aban edi cocoa bo ejina $3,200 ene ma cocoa bo kodru 475 Ghana cedis. Ena nanado bedru ebeto so. 2017 nanado ba aban cocoa bo kofama kodru $1,980. Nti say aban we na samre na ka de o ka kire ni say e ka wo ho rover wo ho nti yenti cocoa bo so. But another difference I want chairman samre ni say this government I challenge the NDC. Cocoa board account in Ghana International Bank or London. Na nado aban ja $500 million e was our account no. 2. You are to forcing Mayeti last year said the first 4 months of President Mohammed's administration, January, February, March, April 2025, Aban making $1.8 billion from cocoa. Then free President Mohammed Aban. Chama fe yem fe no to. Enne yeti ha. Yesi cocoa boa from international enunti yenti cocoa boa so. Chama na who kosam free 87 years ni no Ghana jumadi ayedi ni say ye forward sales nti cocoa bi kura ebonu ya ho saa mire yi say ya ton wie enim se ne ye beton no afi a ye besimu no nti cocoa kuyani no kura bia hint no otimi hunu bo a aban de bema no wo mra a wodi ni juma ewo afuom den ti na afi we yantumi anya ne saa tina make us say bad decisions and the kwani aban we ka so say open faso buma abuakam and say the same time aban we ka kire yen say cocoa bo abafam no chama on record aban we so abreso na cocoa bo akosoro pa in the history of cocoa
Ojeri
chama ekoya akodru $13,000 in a day one day
but nene just one day pay
chama
that was it
no what that was it but you be trying say say aban we kura decision say on your forward sales no obey sport sales
nkobenya 13,000
other than that day one year sport sales no hodu cocoa no. Why did we have 50,000 metric tons of cocoa doing what about 50,000 metric tons of cocoa na egu no na egu ho atwen hwan na chama ye misa ye ho say adanti na aban na nya forward sales no eno na ama ye nti cocoa so within a season yet cocoa so announce cocoa price beginning of a new season because I feel way there no it's supposed to be say ya ton wie wa wo to free Ghana ho no a advanced sales it is the cocoa price ba fam kura wa what dada no utumi meka nkyerɛ sɛ wote so nti ne kuani no wo no kuamu a kosi sɛ afi no bɛba wie ba afi we na ban na nyɛ saa because who say na cocoa bono ekosoro chama hunim current cocoa price aban yate so from 3,625 no government is $7,200 a year but within that time period no cocoa na kwa ekojina 11,000 for long na eko 12,000 na chama wa okay about 13,000 in a day because aban no say ekosoro bebre to be a jakoko no ho a obenya bokese into between the 7,200 and the 13,000 no within months aban no nya sa amfaso no ode ma hwan o ma kokoko kuani no bia na yem bisa yen ho nei ko ka kire yen say cocoa price na bedru 4,200 yente so it is 7,200 no say na ye forward sales a ka ni say aba 4,200 no ke da so gina ni ejina
enjoy your forward sales and konya ho faso
konya mfaso kura ma cocoa kuani no so di ye
ene na amaso nti say
na na reasons omode ma yen say on beto ka chama on beto ka ansa na omo order 110 pickups no on beto ka ansa na omo order 10 Land Cruisers no on beto ka ansa na Cocoa Boss CEO renovate ni fi ho no
na o ya just renovate ni fi
hey chama
ana ya tesem
chama say o from mom dey kasa o
ena me bisa
the Cocoa Board CEO fie before 7th December the same house MPP panyina na ote wan sana wo sorry and yin rendi ba ho the chairman ya media make kire on say aban wei eye na dwuma yie nti say wa tena ase I take a bad decision I'm an international just no affect what then nti na say affect Kokrokoo ni
and now to President Mahama
chairman eno kura ho na me pese meeting no
akaso no
Mama is telling us 50 acres of cocoa. Yet so on so bi aka no. Okurase kowe Kokrokoo ani nsam. Okura ne sekan na okono okodo a. You different between Kokrokoo ani no and the President Mahama. But Chama, before then, let me tell you something. Make Kokrokoo ani a 100 bucks, 200 bucks, 300 bucks. Yes, see. Na sem no nhye dan hia me. Chairman, but kunania oni ni kuna ko hye kwaye mu abre na cocoa ni kuna frim na abusuafo akɔkye ama ne kakra bi a wono nya 5 to 10 acres bags no chama wono that cocoa no na wodi ye ne ho bibia for the year dini ye kan no enye cocoa ku ani te se president mama wono so 50 acres a won kɔ hɔ apafo dɔma no na sem de ye kan wu ye ka cocoa maami kunani na ono ade sikan enya sika mfa paafo a ono na ekodo ni puom no ye ka cocoa kunani na ono na etini cocoa aso akogu ho abo aburu na ono atwi anya ne cocoa aba no abeton na sem na ye kan nti president mama so 50 acres da baabi na bi kura etimi di busumi mienu na won kɔ ho a omo ye adwuma wo mu ma no ono na sem no hia ye ne sɛ ye medical doctors ye engineers your professors lecturers no bebre professor smart what yi e ma se segrini oni cocoa owo cocoa but professor smart some bisa ne say from how many times in a year do I not say yet cocoa so a ka e be kan ne say aka ne bottle but cocoa kuani na eye ne daily bread come on cocoa kuani a wono te 5 acres na nani da so say afinu mu nyina odi aye ne hyehyeye say eno na odi be dididi bia hwe ne ma ne ba nursing training ya atum school fees na ya atum hostel fee ya atum ne ba wo university fee no ya atum hostel fee ya atum ne kania bo aban we atum ne transportation ye nyante so laborers chairman ye ho I have farms before aban we beba now for labor chairman or the 70 cedis and the laborers the 120 a day 120 cedis a day. From 70 cedis to 120 a day. A labor wakodo wa fu mama. Sa Cocoa kuani na sem ne ye kan. This aban be catch say kawo Cocoa border. Chairman 19.6 billion na president na Akufo-Addo beto ye. Na bre na so beto 193,000 roll over. Na bre na so Cocoa so te more than 38%. President Akufo-Addo anka nche kuani say enam hawa mabeto enam ka mabeto ni rover ntino metu Cocoa no so this chairman ye ti high condition mu aye discuss no so wo ko sabe afuo no mu ha Kokrokoo ani a wono onni sika fa apaafo na ne ba school fees yatum na ne ba hostel fee yatum na sabi aduro kura okoto dia bebo spray no yatum Hey, chairman. What I don't want to hear is about we be catch say. You can say international price. Chairman Mikura President Mama Manifesto Resetting Ghana. Page 49. Heading 8.9. Promote cocoa farmer welfare and support by point 2. Ensuring regular cocoa price increment in line with inflation and market trends. Ensuring cocoa price increment. Specific. One must da anche cocoa kuyani say member na market trends no mejira so ametu cocoa so. Chairman, aban we be want to bonus da wo. But second cocoa season no me. Restoring the payment of bonuses to motivate cocoa farmers. See. What throw way na won crofo asen akogina cocoa farm. Chairman, I say no by election. When NDC rehearsing who say cocoa politics be boa. I was heading the zone. Communities are not me down on breaku ninchi so. Nyame be kire twa piase kwame ata. Chairman, rural communities pa. In fact, who could be fear for cocoa mu no wako. You are to forcing. And the leaders are campaigns. How many na cocoa price 800 Ghana cedis?
No, today.
Obedu community bia. Ananom se munim me. Ma ye swafo abede akira na me hwesi kasem so. Ye na ne hyehyɛ cocoa bo. Abane a ozidui nitimu yeti. Na nke se samre cocoa no yeto no 1600. Nti 800 na aban na fa ne be fight ya chairman. Na do increase cocoa to 2100. No sign start bill. Aban ti modern can say ko 1500. Government afa. Nti onu bedura ye betuma ko 3600. Na nyame adaroma na do they call 3100. Hold on, starting 6000 politics. Na bo ekopoku catch there say aban we ba. Na wan to cocoa mo anko 6000 cocoa no ye aban dia na ekuani no dia. Wan miss say market trend. O say aban no batumi mu. Na say wan to cocoa mo anko 6000. So every farmer was expecting between 2025 March and September say cocoa be ko 6000. What to me am farm ko. What the 500 cities na beka ho. Na dia what change in narration no say ye ka say market trend. Chairman, and this manifesto am read actually hey. There is no place or catch say ever for me better so. Because it has not happened in the 87-year history of cocoa. Aban bia bedura say yet so what? Say na do aban 2017 want to cocoa mu. But want so original hwa. Na cocoa price reduced international market by 38%. The same way 2018 na do want so original hwa. Upon the oye nyina no then NDC for any anso mama cocoa ni nya gidie wo mumu chama hwe me bokuro bi a kire wo betimi asoma reporter wo techiman na kodwadu se onko techiman community bi a friend in Kran Krom cocoa farmer bi wo ho oyare ye ya tro aduru ama no within January 1000 Ghana chama in fact I will say epi abonten yete ye no na papa na firi wanye sika anto aduru no eno ofiri mu afi wawi a okochi abusua no okọ amane bono ne se oyare yu na nka ono opinuro bi wanya sika anto onare mamo bi amane ni koko okra che oda bi a ochana chama people have died out of saban we busome nan a watwe koko akuafo aso a wantu yaka na eno achi busome nan wa makoma de obi akuafo di bronya we chama nka koko farmer bronya time no obafie no odisika muna ba ma abusua ni age president mama history awaye. President Mama said this is his legacy term. Come on, the legacy he has made in this, he is the first president in 87-year history of cocoa in Ghana. So legacy say what cocoa so.
But that's it.
And if it's good for him.
Here's a quick one, David Wachina Motenika. David, a regional secretary for MPP Obono East. But Krate Biaba Betoja Felix Kwachofusu insa and a Shasia winning Felix Kwachofusu when him say or President Mahama spokesperson or Minister for Government Communication was so Rashe Bedrini Emma Asebu Abraham Kessing. Yes, say petitions for the removal of the Electoral Commissioner, Deputy Commissioners and Special Prosecutor. Following the receipt of 7 petitions from various individuals and groups for the removal of the chairperson of the Electoral Commission and her deputies, and 3 petitions for the removal of the special prosecutor, President John Dramani Mahama, in accordance with Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution and Section 15 of the Office of the Special Prosecutor Act 2017 Act 959, referred saying to His Lordship Justice Paul Bafo-Boni, Chief Justice, on the 25th of November 2025 to determine whether the petitions disclosed a prima facie case. By a letter dated the 26th of January 2026, the Chief Justice informed His Excellency the President that no prima facie case has been established by the petitions to warrant any further investigations for the removal of the Electoral Commissioner, Deputy Commissioners, and the Special Prosecutor. We kata eninam urim na bottom line nature say a special prosecutor Kisia Jabeng, Jean Mensah, and the deputies petitions abanum o man panyin e dia Chief Justice say oye nhwehwemu no na bibia animu a ekyerese yebetimi atoa so aye bibia intinum. End of story for now, I guess. This one says, Chairman General, thank you very much for reading this one, but trust me, it is a red herring. All we know is Kokrokoo. It says Kwame Poku from Techiman. Every time you have I say my banana media tuja. Say your red hairy man will send your red hairy man. Kwame Poku from Techiman. Ubunu East a secretary. And then Richard J says, I'm watching from Bristol in the UK. Patrick says, Mo Kwame Prakrum at Tuna Station, GRA Customs Division. Benjamin says, I'm watching you live from Faro in Portugal. Good morning, Benjamin. And obviously, Bernard Enim PSCA is a special kind of human being because the name Bernard means courageous. Just Okukudru for Enim means a leader or a frontliner. PSCA is the firstborn. So he's a naturally born leader who's courageous. So Bernard Enim PSCA, opinion kwachi and a debaya se mincha no pemanu. Inti PSCA we abakan enim cheso na di enim Bernard ye obi o kukudru inti union paketwa. Opinion kwachi se minfama.
Want to ni panchine.
You want to ni panchine. Professor Pon, quick comments on Kokrokoo near Kweni, but in the meantime, yen yanume at Das FM, our Kentampo Amutie live, yen yanako our Samuel Abuaji, our Das FM Kentampo, and ne our Woda. Na yema awoda pa happy birthday to you, Samuel Abuaje of Adas FM in Kintampo. It's from Reverend Charles Owusu. Now if you Reverend Charles Owusu for next if you na ayo because we take Kokrokoo live ewo Adas FM ewo Kintampo. Prof, any comments on Kokrokoo? Yemboni toto. Eja David Ajitime ni nyina me sheda na so am de man na no hiding. Ntini e sheda de me ye wi ane de ko edim PC fee ni yakoja no ho.
Good.
Yes, Prof.
Quick ones. Me hu ni say ade ba ye nchechiremu bebre aba. Na ni me pese going forward ye ne say Kokrokoo board nso mechire ye omunso mu side of what might have caused this from omunso omumu. Because you see, say Obia is to be blamed. You blame your man saying just so bo.
Yeah.
You blame your band that will try mu. You blame me, you blame me, you blame me. Because I mean, say into omunye to like have they convinced themselves say they are saints in the matter at stake. Omu nimbe bia.
Yeah, for Kokrokoo board.
Ane. So I said because they have given almost justification to almost everything. Enti omu hunim. Omu ye nyombe bia 100%. Omu ni error bia omu ana. Enti media me pese going forward e ho na ese omude omani kire. Na aban ne nso sabiu but the excuse I ba say emre ka 6,500 and 6,000 no. Ni ye kire 70% of a certain mystery. Yeah,
Richard Champion. So now 70%.
So they meant that.
But they didn't say that.
Absolutely. And you the asem naba, but say a person or man for no ni enko through the no, don't let the farmer feel that one thing you can. Ote so ye ka say 6,000. Name no baby abedu there, but yanka 6,000 and now ye ka 6,000 now we meant the farmer couldn't have gone into the minds of Dr. Atufosen to know say Atufosen meant 60% of or 70% of adi. Intermediate good faith there adi say a tre throughout good times or bad times sabi emrebone na aba na ne etosu mienu so yenye ntum say a record bi a enye record papa say for the first time in so many years how be a bentino yes kuani no na ensofa me say Kokrokoo board betimi start say o channel that line of communication ebeboa conversation is in defense na nchechiremu bebre na achechiremu na Kokrokoo board. Are you saying say ewiase man say dwa na eba bo na eba afom no kuani ni fault na enye kuani ni fault Kokrokoo board for mo so mo experts are mo so mo monitor price no edu ba bi ya moto mo cocoa at that time edu ba bi ye no mo anton mo so should answer some questions. There are experts there, we pay them me kwa dem member openi run the abesu because he cannot be a jack of all or head. But you will more trading expert who has say you the director of trading and not be minister no more system net here. But this no more. The Juma says so kasa shall see you be bedi mi enton yes afiti na ekono ebe fall. Safo ni nyina are we whitewashing them? Omuni robia to play ana. Intimidate my question is very very simple. Kokrokoo board dey monson so no then am for say mo ye ya enye.
As far as we're concerned, among us, somebody did
oh, just yeah, and that makes the matter even more complicated. You took all the decisions, and then you free more Benny. And point us to some places. Like I say, they tell us about prices. Prices also within period here can was in black army. And we are saying Kokrokoo buy. This is rather the period that Bona cost passing ever. And the price here can you are reporting price down today, but within the space of time now, it is the period that price was.
And David B says, how can we didn't take advantage of the pricing?
Somebody over there should also say, oh, Charlie, I can say do hano yeto. Nani feel say be a chair and Quebecos room more, Kahoma more, and Nakobani say. That's
explanation better one team.
But still, now I accept responsibility. Because I'm so hurt, say, basically, some specific adi, and they come to the other issue with the cocoa you're moving a free finance agricultural financing back on me it be say BSc paying never finance the agric but the agric because now the focus was to be redirected to the farmer and the beans the produce nankasa but finance always have a strong representation on the Kokrokoo board.
Yeah.
Who done not the kosher finance I say completely. Finance will be looking at the money and not the beans. Who looks at who takes care of the beans now? Who looks at the produce now? No wonder decision ya bay a bit more degenerating into we losing more produce. And I even decision we cry my air force say keep your price baby and I bet to my mom in the crampono. Galam say for no more price as a corona. Farming is becoming year by year unattractive. Young fans and car price in year we know. It tells you say one more almost steady gauge adiano. Imagine ya what about the produce itself?
That generates the money.
That generates the money. I think somebody will have to come and answer. And then my explanation say there is a peaceful coexistence or relationship between Cocoa Marketing Board CEO manager and Yenia Randy Abbey. Earlier na ama obimo kekase ntokwa bi infighting bi wo ni ade and momu lose focus on the main reason why we sent them there. And I was happy to hear say Bibi say anyhow. But say Bibi say is that not a lesson to them say Charlie sa area na ye dia kono sa anye baby a yeko dia grow ho. Any market that is volatile always our eyes must be on the ball. Ye dey no control nchen ko ye infighting bi a ye beda sorry na That they must also come and explain further and tell us how some things like that could have caused oversight here. Because see, money atu ye nyina atu ye. Na men kanche ye nu around the abin so say, and I say Jumani nyina Kokrokoo board say, you see, price no esesa ewo mansan dwaso. But some mansan dwaso na price esesa no. Chama general ye major suppliers to that market. Yenye nipa ketwa okoko musa Ghana yenye Kokrokoo ketwa enti ye kra no ye ni Cote d'Ivoire team up say na 2021 2022 a team up na we can actually cause a shake on that world market. We can. Other than who say Jama, we are the receiving end. Is
it not because we are exporting raw beans?
It's because we are exporting.
Because there's no value added.
Because there's no value added.
Because chocolate, ye di chocolate to abruchia manoneria self and
yes.
And cocoa products still are
and they are
high flying
over
products.
100 times what we are crying over now.
Because you need proper value chain.
There be. But I'm even saying, say, Randy Abe should put it in his mind that he is the CEO of a major supplier to that market now. Volatility ne koso ho no. Enti ono so enti me up with Ivory Coast for enti mean taking control. In fact, the last time Kokrokoo CEO and Ivory Coast CCC CEOs met, they were able to get living income differential of $400 per ton. The last time they collaborated, they forced the bucket to give us $400 per ton. Enti mumie no mu nsheda anye nipa ketwa mo kabo mu you supply almost 60% plus of wiase nyina cocoa. Enti buyers no omuso mu hia yo. Enti fitting econ let's rework on our mind. Say say we cry as a Donald Trump. Say we push you to say am so cry beti nya this from you. Yes you take control because yes omu no mu to there. But yes you need supply. Ti you fill your mind with some of these things it will help us. Na enchechemu nyina besia me de me pese me hu kwaya fa so amonsu Kokrokoo board for could it be that you took the job as a cool job because you Randy earlier comments are Kokrokoo board ya be de Ghana Premier League na yeye or sponsor Ghana Premier League. But who person who how easy he took the job is on Farmers Day Oja Hoko FIFA program was arbitrary. Who how comfortable he felt the work was.
But yes, you know, we will leave.
Chairman General, so we will leave.
And Patrick Jerome Sam, yeah, PR on a kind.
Oh yes.
Also, no, we leave.
No, we leave. Can you imagine President John Dramani Mahama going on leave on Independence Day, like the heart of Ghana, the day Ghana became Ghana? No, say Oko leave. Or will leave. Cry. I'm sure President would have come to perform that duty and continue with his leave. And Oko leave, who say his leave was carefully calculated to pursue where his original interest is. Football, no, the other day around the intimate gym in him. And he said, Oko leave now. What should I leave many FIFA Akushia? Unfortunately, that's against your farmers. Near, didn't he? Say these things are good. I'm sure some lessons they bring from. Now, I am sure said 24 hours they will be following the market. They will take the job at Kokrokoo board extra seriously, because our farmers modest anchor be sure say senior Bachekano ebinom the so you never know the position they will take on you. Mate. More focus on the job is what I call for. Now musumun looking within enough of the you blame man so yes those have they should also go into their board meeting. This week they should also be frank with themselves and point out to themselves.
Professor Smatsapo Meda say Kwame K says Dr. Randy Abe should carry his cross. The ultimate responsibility always rests on the shoulders of the boss. Kwame K. Now, Nana Hesiojiri says, since Smatsapo is from academia, I want him to answer this question. End of first semester 2026. 2,500 is more than 3,100. Using the NDC logic, Dr. Sapon, your Professor Sapon shade the correct answer. A, true. B, false.
Professors don't write exams
where they don't shade anything. Interesting one there. And then also, Justice Abeku Newton-Ofe says, I'm watching you live from Nairobi, Kenya. Good morning, Justice Abeku Newton-Ofe from Accra. Thank you very much, and hope you enjoy Nairobi, Kenya. Shouting out to Sweetheart Karen and to Sweetheart Anna, both of you listening to us live. Sweetheart Karen, Sweetheart Anna, thank you very much for listening, watching live. And Minko Asta FM. What Techiman Asta FM for a chairman of a Yenimse live in Techiman. Kwajo Usubwa for AKKOB and a pay Papa Asta FM for Techiman Yadamasi. Somebody with feeding at home. Kokrokoo so peace 104.3. Chairman General, I don't understand why the NDC government is pointing fingers at the previous MPP government. Did they, MPP, reduce the price in the world market? What's the name here? Frimpong is asking. Kwame, we hear you. But we'll forever talk for the millions of poor cocoa farmers rather than the EC officials and the OSP issues. It's a diversion. Charles Opong, I hear you, Charles. And then Kwesi Payne, my guy, he says, God bless you, Chairman. You know, as usual, you are live in my truck. I quite debuted on the truck here in Italy. Kwesi, safe drive, why? And then, Chairman General, what? Okay, moving on beyond that. The Minister of Finance and Cocoa Board are not being fair to the poor cocoa farmers in Ghana because it is unfair that they must bear a portion of the loss. Cocoa Board, in a knee-jerk reaction, has decided to reduce the salaries of top management staff by 20% and that of senior staff by 10%. Yet the price of cocoa has been reduced by 30%. Eric Amponsa Boateng, tax expert, Enade Eno Ebaye. This one says, Chairman General, how many sweethearts do you have? I have millions of them, Kofi. One of them is Sweetheart Karen, another is Sweetheart Anna. Shuaku. Chairman General, it's not only Asta FM, you're also live on Adas FM in Kintampo. Master Planner Junior Kintampo, I hear you. Good morning from Accra. Reverend Charles also, Yankudi Koko Hong Common Zambra.
General.
Minia.
Yachia, a tier 4 near 4.
Yeah, Joso.
Me my hand and Nana Kwamba 4
Nana Kwame Bafo Tosu 9.
Because I'm in
And I know a penny mopa.
Osaya, Asante Melra, 2-4 Nabakan. And the Enrana program for Fair Air Cosso. 3 crop, and the program Nasi. 2-4 in Pabwashe, Kwaza Mahini, and Manico, Jinan and Nemu. Program here for ye. And I know to my nephew Pao, and I don't know to my nephew Papa. What's in Krazamaya?
He resembles the
father. Yeah, that was in it. Addition as well. Omuna Koja.
I am Krazamahini.
And Krazamahina.
Yechan Papa.
Echanapa. Chaman.
Yeah.
What are we brew?
Boko de. Ufugisu Fepa.
And your Boko Sasso.
Yamo.
Chaman Bacho, one of free Winniba, Eba Cram, Bacho Boniben on my.
I don't mind.
So for Winniba Roda.
I quite a
And Chaman.
I find your market so bad.
But your contractor no. Sebi. Kwan way be a nipa na fashion. To oya kwan na nipa. Na I'm surprised that just say as a bibi amphobia. Ofi wini by back ra. E be better so we fa o sapo no seminar ne o kawo e de on paboa. Ye mo wusi na wakodware.
Futuro no.
Ehia for ebre o oni bie for ebre papa. Me hu ye me bi say ya. Na I am my roho. Said ye me kokikos be weekly. Na me twema me hu nipa ete kwan ho. A oboton ade. Ni wona wotete kasa ho do trotro mu ne yi mu. Na me hwe mfuturo pa chairman.
Sakwan.
Na on say minim the contractors no so mu si bu Ghana for. From Winnipeg to Cape Coast no. Contractor no minim no bad nyamishira no.
From Winnipeg to Cape Coast.
Yes, one who said kwan no on timi nyani nyina at the same time. To was started one side we Jatai road na den ato. Enti o unya utimi call all right in futuro bia ni ho oye ne kwan. Ba nipa ya wo ye fi kasoa to Winnipeg. Atutu kwan no so nyina to Winnipeg. No water, nothing. Ena enipa ti kwan no ho enyuma wo nyina gu adia ba asem nie adia ba asema
Uncle Kosti Pratt
na ekoso Ghana sei baby ya kwan bia wo de o ye pokwase kwan ya enyuma wo so nyina gu oh sometimes me dream one me tia say enye yi
You can't think far.
but me say minister of roads so they make kan omo wode amfa na ni nkonkohwe na adehye ebre
Adehye bre eja sweetheart bakwa mkoka menya amane e Ghana ha enti mame chia me sweethearts bibre ya mutie me nyina why sweetheart Pamela good morning, sweetheart Audrey good morning, sweetheart Esther Dakobensa good morning, sweetheart Ufo nyina mama ni nyina chia manope. Much love to all of you. Now Kwame, could you believe that the deputy MD marketer Kokrokoo Marketing was transferred from CMC? He was the most experienced trader at the time. Asema now, Professor Smasapa Wokan. Obi said the deputy managing director marketing at Kokrokoo Marketing was transferred. Anyway, Charles, meet you.
Shaman, Ufi, Weja, Eba, Malama. Kwani mienu, ida soba fa wa head nase, and I'll be faso.
Me say o se Kokrokoo ye kwa so yenko.
Remember Kokrokoo, Chairman.
There be some many so na kam dem any place ba de.
Because we here kese chain bibia.
Mi jitumpa.
The wa overhead na so CIA no. Still our authorities hwe ne sa na yenye ho adwuma no. Atorenchem no gamesi as a normal mai. Yewura Kufuor kan bibi. O se onim kwa obetima fa so de economy number back. The mo nipa nkwa de enya de obetima ye ho adwuma. Was a very powerful profound statement. O mai mu say nipa wu normal. If last week UTV and now mo a show okanta tanka bia a share nam so ma cars ahodo share na ma enipa bi kura famu ewu ye.
Yeah,
very sad. Ani dia to enuanum so awo Burkina Faso mesrepa minim so de beni oman hia no Kokrokoo assemble o free emergency cabinet meeting sebe on bitima address Kokrokoo issue. Chairman, da ben yebeti ma transia so man ayebedwin accident ho. Kwan nipa fa so wu o man mu. Last year kind of videos over 2,500 died out of accident. Na sabe atorenche bia pandemic bia den NCA. Nanso yen share and take no serious. Enti road safety commission say omo ho a aban hwe na yen so masen yi. Na me yentimi mo enkwan nipa den ehho ban.
Ehho ban.
Chairman, Kokrokoo board was 10,200 employees.
10,000?
200 employees.
and require permanent, not contract for
10,000.
Contract for cry about 8,000. Contract.
Kokrokoo board staff 10,200.
Permanent staff.
Now,
David Charles
now, I who said
10,000.
10,200.
200.
But only buying a Kokrokoo. Oh, man.
About a million.
Yeah.
About a million.
Yeah.
If I be able 1 million.
Yeah.
Oh, several 1 million.
1 million.
And the chair of my group, me pound on Kokrokoo, so another day.
10,200.
Dear Bat, I dear Bat, Samanga.
Wow.
Come on, and dear Bat, 70 bed, then you is calculate your Kokrokoo voca. And dear Bassam. Because you see, Ghana, no, they are buying be about. Maybe I buy me, judge, I buy, I'm judging and pay the appointment to create a man Crawford. Who's the government be about now creating more appointments that all my area? Because the appointees in Israel, so make it definitely no buying the near my environment, you know, I am friendly to businessmen and women. I'll be creating more jobs, sir. But man for the baby, I 10,200.
Wow.
And Ghana, I said, we go to baby. When you hear playing games, wage is carry we should be 2 ways carry we be is carry because farmer not one or this kind of door. I'm in same the obedi or hospital some cry any problem, man. The mat from kilometers and some school. Oh no, a car will be got to her there. Sabi chairman.
Enfano.
Eka. Because I can't want something my opinion could be sabi court a job wedding and one call. aban we intimi nin sen kan kire yen so me fi aban mu akọ no na eka ni ho eye bibi o mu nyina ye MPP NDC on be ba beto ka adibi aka ho o ka so ye beto se esunesi wo ho na nka sabe emo adidi e ko adidi no ma ya ye san ka biye den
egum
e de kogum enti always on benya that window opportunity now on betim dia be yi obo ho ano amana de because of a talker and so ye ka say onya nkoye kora na wa start boka ni biye den egu ho asani boka ni bi go na se okoto pickups 90 now to Land Cruisers eka ho
Ain't pickups here because they be say 110, they be say 90, they say 80. At this point, how many pickups?
They can say 100, even if a 50. Nipa na edi koko no ba, e ma so ban fa so no, e ho nto ma. Ye jai panifo say e dey hia na e dey, say e dey fata.
Dey fata.
E kada ho. Ye see ehunu amane ni nti ye ntimi en ye ho ntimi nsu ye ho so a. Ye boka ni bi ka ho. The last time I spent a situation and who said pick up Sanso, Adria.
I don't know more coin.
I assume many baby on I bind the aba, near my one said, Nema Yaban Mope procurement. Yes, I had to talk to Tonyama and infrastructure project. Because I trouble on the APC who I don't know. Say, sit down, we were ha. Yeah, we were ha near Bodini, near a book near at home. I dare shall not command the no quacoda. No, I can book once. That's the problem with your cream. And he said, until sir, your best science, or quite fast way near man. Chairman, a fever quas samba. It's a year, I say about 2,580. Maybe next year, I got 3,000. But we should ask ourselves, is it enough?